Hi babes, in today's video we are going to be talking about my unpopular girly opinions. I do have my iPad right here ready to go. So I did have to do some homework on this because I didn't realize I had a lot of controversial unpopular opinions. So I don't know, some of you guys might hate me for this, some of you guys might agree. So let's get into this video. My first unpopular girly opinion is not every girl needs lash extensions. Sometimes just natural lashes and mascara are cute. So I used to be wearing lash extensions and I realized when something didn't look good on me, I wouldn't do it again in that same style. But I have seen, I don't want to like say this part like, and get hated on, but I seen senoras, like older ladies, have lash extensions and nothing wrong with that, but they need to figure out what looks good for their eye shape. I don't know if we could agree on that, but I've seen some senoras, like ladies, like older ladies, that like get extensions almost like if they were like these younger girls. So what I mean is that, like, okay, so we as like younger girls, we get lash extensions and we sometimes go dramatic. We go like, we just get them like exaggerated sometimes too. But a lot of the times, like me personally, if I didn't look good on me, I wouldn't get it again. So I would like normally go for things that go with my eye shape, if that makes any sense. So I have seen like senoras that will get like a full, like literally full extensions. And I don't know, I'm not the one to say it, but like this is just my opinions. But they will get like full extensions, like full, like I'm telling you, like long lashes. And these senoras are just out here thinking it's cute. And to me, I'm sorry, but it's not cute. I mean, I've seen like when I go to the stores and stuff like that, these older ladies are like balding up here, and then like I don't know what makes them think that they could like go full, like, for a full effect. I'm not saying that they can't get it or anything like that. I'm no one to say anything actually, but they could find something that fits them or suits them better. So I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm not hating on it, but I'm just saying like maybe they should find something that goes with them and not just copy or hop on a trend because a younger woman or one younger girl is wearing like these full lashes that it's gonna look good on everyone. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't. And that is my first one. So now my second one is Target sucks. Okay, so I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this, but a lot of the things that Target has, Walmart has them as well. And I don't know what the hype is with Target because I do watch like videos that come up on my TikTok and stuff, like come with me to Target and blah, blah, blah. And then like I go and it's just giving Walmart to me. I'm sorry, but it is giving Walmart. I don't know if anyone else, might agree, but I feel like it's overhyped for I don't know what reason. And I don't know who in their mama really thought that it was like a bougier version of Walmart. I mean, to me, it's the same thing. And I just feel like a lot of their things, because Walmart has them, and I feel like they're just overpriced for no reason. So that is my number two, and take it how you want it. Maybe if you're a Target person, I'm sorry, but I just think that Target is, not it. So moving on to number three, tipping culture. So I don't know if it's just where I'm from or what, but every place I go to expects to get tipped. So I go to Dutch Bros like almost twice, three times a week. And I feel like every time I go, the service is not always good. And I feel like that was like the reason why tipping, even started, like to tip for a service, because these people win minimum wage. So you would tip them, of course. And then like that was supposed to be it. It was based on the service they provided. But now like I feel like a lot of places, if you go out to eat, you go anywhere, they'll like move the screen and kind of tell you like, hey, like, so it's gonna ask you a question on the screen. Like, girl, no, I know what that means. Like, no, I'm not tipping. I'm sorry. Like, I just tipped at one other place and then another place, and then I'm gonna come here and tip. So I feel like I spend a lot of money on tipping on its own, because I don't know if it's just where I'm from, like I said, but tipping got like expensive too. So I'm like buying $3 coffees and the tipping's like $5. Like, I don't know, but I'm not tipping $5 and my coffee is $3. So that's like what I mean by like tipping culture. I feel like it's gotten out of hand. Almost like you don't have a choice anymore. It's kind of like it's obligated to tip for like when you go out anywhere or like you're buying anything. And to me, I'm sorry, but like I don't tip everywhere I go. I do tip when the service is good, but if the service is bad, like the attitude of the person and everything was bad from the beginning, I will not be tipping. I'm sorry, that's just not gonna be me. Like they have made it to where it should be obligated and it's not, because now people at these places like Dutch Bros and Starbucks, I feel like they're not even making minimum wage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they're not making minimum wage anymore. And tipping was initiated for that reason. People who made minimum wage, and then you can help them out for like their service and stuff like that. So I did do some research though. Hear me out. I did some research of how tipping started, like the tipping culture. So this is a historical context. Tipping was introduced to the US from Europe. The practice was initially linked to show appreciation for expectational services, but has evolved into a more complex and sometimes obligatory system. The reliance on tips to supplement wages is a legacy and a historical practices where employers could pay tipped employees less than the minimum wage, a practice that continues in some areas. So see how like it did start for like people who were not making as much money at their jobs, and it was like a way of showing gratitude towards that person for providing a service for like you, right? So when or how did it become an obligation to do so? So I'm so freaking confused. I feel like a lot of this like tipping has gotten out of hand, and I'm gonna just leave it at that so we can move on to number 4. French tip nails. That for me alone will always be timeless. Like I am not joking. I always get French tip toes. Sometimes when I'm in the mood for it, I would go and get my nails done, and sometimes it would be French tip, but because of work, you know, a lot of us have to adjust to what type of work we have. I would have to change like the shape of it just because of that, but I love French tip. Like I still get them on my toes, and whenever I can, I get them on my like nails, like my fingers. So I feel like it's timeless, and it's just my, you know, unpopular opinion, but like I feel like French tips are cute, you know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, like about French tip. Like I like it, so I feel like it's cute and it's always in style. So which leads me to number 5. Long nails aren't always cute, because short nails can be just as feminine as the long nails. I'm sorry, but I'm not a big fan of them long nails. I'm not talking about like this much longer, like no, I'm talking about like them long nails with like the bling and everything on it. I don't know why. I like looking at it, but I do not like it on myself, if that makes any sense. Like I personally would not get long exaggerated nails. Long nails, like when I've had them, and I haven't had them like long exaggerated, but I've, you know, have had them like at a certain length where it's like unnatural. So when I'm driving and then like I would reach for like the wheel again, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I would hit my fingers like on the steering wheel. Man, that would hurt, burn, numb, everything. Like I hate that feeling. I hate the feeling of like when I reach for a door, the first thing you're hitting are your fingers, and if you get your pinky, it's over. Like that pain is the worst. And I have broken my pinky nail, so like I'm very sensitive on like my nails, like my pinkies, so I don't like not long nails. In my unpopular humble opinion, guys, I do not like long nails. It's not for everyone, because short nails can be just as cute, and I don't know why this is even a trend. I mean, I do see like the blinged out, like the buchona type of nails, and I feel like it's not for everyone, and it's not always cute. So, and it's not always cute when the wrong person is wearing them. So that's just my humble opinion. For number 6, you guys might hate me, but in my unpopular opinion, Dutch Bros is better than Starbucks. So hear me out. Dutch Bros, I genuinely think is better than Starbucks. I feel like Dutch Bros has like a better selection when it comes to like flavors and like options. I just genuinely feel like Dutch Bros has better selections than Starbucks does, and Starbucks is like a repetitive like thing. I don't know, like they always have the same drinks. They never come out with new flavors, new of anything. And Dutch Bros always has or mixes or changes things up, in my opinion though. But I feel like they always change it up, and Starbucks is just like overrated. I'm sorry, I feel like Starbucks is like getting out the game, and that's just my opinion. I feel like Dutch Bros has like better options when it comes to drinks and stuff. So, and that's just my opinion once again. So I don't know if any of these are triggering you and it's getting you like mad. Leave it in the comments, because I am like down to argue with you guys about why and defend my opinions if you guys want to, you know. Like, don't take it too far either, because I'm very sensitive. So this brings me to my number 7. I don't know who said that money doesn't buy happiness. Girl, I buy simple things, right? Things that don't cost that much money. So like that bow light cost me like 12 bucks, right? Like this purse cost me like probably like 9 bucks. These purses here are not, they're inexpensive, and that just simply brings me happiness on its own. A lot of the things that like I have are like affordable, if you could say, or I got a good deal. But like spending money does make me happy, and that's just my opinion. Like money does make me happy, honestly. Like I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like a lot of girls will lie and say like, no, money doesn't bring me happiness. Girl, you are lying through your teeth. You are wrong for that, because it brings me happiness. Like I'm not joking. Even the simplest things though, like it could be just like a coffee, an iced coffee, like a Dutch Bros, just like a simple like decor item or like makeup or anything like that, that it's inexpensive of course, and even if it is expensive, like it does bring me happiness. So whoever's saying that money doesn't bring happiness, you are lying. And whoever made that up, matter of fact, I'm a look it up. I'm gonna look up who invented that, because they are lying, and that person was probably rich too. So let's move on to number 8 before I get upset. My number 8 is being girly doesn't always mean everything pink. Okay, so like I can't say I'm a girly girl. I mean, people probably around me will tell you that I'm probably a fresita or like a girly girl, but I don't know what makes a girly girl, honestly. I like rhinestones, I like diamonds on my things, I like pink, I like that neutral colors, so like the browns, the vanillas, and all that stuff. I love those colors. I love the color white. I have other options for colors, and then most of the time I'm always wearing like black or like something neutral. Being girly does not mean pink. Not always having like something pink or showing off something pink, that does not mean you're girly, honestly. A lot of the times I do wear black, but I like to like match it with like a black bag or whatever, and I feel like I look just as girly as when I'm wearing pink. You could wear black, you could wear blue, and you can make it look very like girly as well. So I don't know why people think that girly means pink, honestly. So for number 9, in my unpopular opinion, I'm gonna say that expensive perfumes do not always smell good. I have an expensive perfume that I bought like a year ago or two. No, like a year ago, and that thing was like, I think like $300-400, and it is like the worst perfume I have in my collection, because I do have quite a collection, and it is my least favorite scent. I don't know if I was drugged out by the fumes of all the perfumes when I was at the mall. I bought it because I'm like, okay, like I feel like this one smells good. I was so overwhelmed that I ended up making an impulsive buy without even knowing or like really assuring that it really smelled good, because like I was smelling a bunch of other colognes, and this was around Christmas, so that's why I was getting stuff for my dad and for other people. When it came down to it, I ended up buying myself one, and it was like pricey. I don't remember, it could be from anywhere like $200 to $400, and that perfume is like my least favorite. Expensive doesn't always smell good. I'm like, that is legit. I made an example out of that with myself, because like the fact that I have one, and I'm like, I regret it every day of my life when I bought it, but I still have it. But I don't go for it, and I just feel like the smell is like overpowering. You know how when grandma perfumes smell like they're like strong and they never fade out, like they put it on and then like throughout the day it never wears off, so when they hug you, you kind of like just smell it and it's like very like up in your nose. That's how I feel like that perfume is. Like that perfume is like expensive, but like when you have it on for too long, like all day, I I kid you not, I would get headaches wearing that perfume. And I don't know why I have it. I think I probably feel like I might use it or like spray like from a distance and walk into it, and I probably will wear it like that. But holy cow. And I honestly have like budget like budget perfumes that I get from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and places like that. And those, oh, I love them. I have like a couple scents from like TJ Maxx and Marshalls that I freaking love more than the expensive perfumes that I buy. Like the YSLs and all that. I have them, but I don't wear them because I feel like the TJ Maxx and the Marshalls and like wherever I end up getting them, where it's cheaper for like 12 bucks, 16 bucks, I feel like those smell so much better than the expensive ones. I don't know if you guys can agree with this one actually, because if you guys go to a store and like you guys buy like a cheap perfume, like let's say it was like 12 bucks, right? And you guys, you know, spray it, wear it, and you get complimented on, you're like, man. And then you like compare it to when you wear your expensive one and you're like, I never get comments on that one, but I get comments on my cheap ones. Like, that's freaking crazy. That's just my unpopular opinion. Don't hate me or don't come for me. Anything that I mentioned in this video is just my unpopular opinion. Like I said, if you guys want to argue about it, let's take it to the comments, because I'm more than happy to hear what's your unpopular opinion. I might have missed it, I might agree, so leave it in the comments. Okay, loves, so before we move to number 10, and this is my last one, I would appreciate you guys if you guys like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It lets me know you guys are watching, and I am so happy my community is growing. Girls, I freaking love you guys. You guys leave the most positive feedback on my channel. I'm happy to have like a community and building a community as lovely as the one I have with you guys. I see a lot of you guys who are returning subscribers, and guys, I have reached like 150 subscribers, and I am so freaking blessed. Like, I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys engage with my videos. I don't want to get emotional with you guys, but like, I love reading comments. I love seeing your comments. I love seeing your like feedback on whatever, and I love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like, I can't express to you guys how much it means to me that I've reached 150 subscribers. That's so crazy. That means I have like 150 people who like at least watch one of my videos. That's crazy. That is really insane. I love you guys. So moving on, but yes guys, do all that pretty stuff, like, comment, and subscribe. Is any of the things that I've mentioned controversial yet? So let me know. Okay guys, and for my last and final one, I did put down that TikTok creates the most cringiest trends ever. Like the ones that are annoying, like very much annoying, like the holy airball thing. I hate that one. Like, I hate it. Like, I don't know, some trends are just not it. Some trends need to just like, it gets to the point where like a bunch of people start to do it, and it takes a long time for that stupid trend to like die down. It makes me want to click out and like go somewhere else. I move to like Instagram and like go back to TikTok, when it's like almost every time you swipe like the same trend, just different people. That's so annoying. I feel like, I don't know why like TikTok does this. Like sometimes I don't even want to watch that. Like I'm just trying to like search something so like different things can come up, different topics, and make like that trend go away, but like it's almost impossible. Like literally it would just come up eventually, and then it like, ugh. Like I hate that. Not every TikTok trend is worth the hype. And that is just my humble opinion once again on all of these that I mentioned. Let me know which one's controversial. Like, I really want to hear it in the comments. Like I've said before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and it lets me know you guys are watching. Till next time, bye.